What's the big deal with this whole 32-bit versus 64-bit thing? Why do computers even care?
Morty, 32-bit means the CPU's registers are 32 digits wide. That's 2 to the power of 32 possible memory addresses or 4 gigabytes of RAM. The problem is, those small registers only handle small numbers and chunks of data. Bigger files or calculations get split into extra steps. It's slower, less efficient, and you slam into that 4 gigabyte memory wall fast.
So what happens if you go over that?
The operating system, like Windows, reserves part of that memory for hardware, so you actually only get like 3.2 gigabytes. And apps bigger than that? Photoshop capped files, Excel couldn't open big spreadsheets, and games like Crysis would just die mid-run.
Okay, so why was 64-bit such a game changer?
Morty, 64-bit means the CPU can count way higher. Doubling register width doesn't just double capacity, it explodes it. 2 to the power of 64 addresses? That's theoretical exabytes of RAM. But bigger registers also handle larger numbers and bigger chunks of data in one go, instead of splitting it up. That's why cryptography, 3D rendering, and simulations run way faster.
When did that switch happen?
64-bit first showed up in supercomputers in the 90s. By 2003, it hit regular PCs, but adoption was slow since most people had less than 4 gigabytes of RAM. Gamers clung to 32-bit until the late 2000s, but as games ballooned, they had no choice. By the 2010s, 64-bit was the default. The real question is, were we too slow to ditch 32-bit? Did it hold back innovation for a decade?